Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today this is going to be the first episode of my progression series where basically, if you didn't catch my last episode, I basically dropped all of my items besides these two. Actually, I still have this, but I bought this new one from a secondary seller in every town. And basically what I'm going to do for this episode is I'm going to get the fundamental equips, the basic equips that I need in order to do damage. So as you can see here, I'm currently at goblins hitting around 200k, and I'm basically just going to be here until I get my full set of pensalir gear. But yeah, I will cut back when that happens. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back, guys. You can see here, here's the hat, and now I have every single piece of armor that I could possibly need for this character. Now, if I go here, I remember last video I did talk about not knowing what to do with these three items, and my justification is I'm going to get another ring, another belt, and another shoulder, and when I get those items to these stats is when I will be equipping the item again. So what that means is I'll only be equipping a Yame's treasure when I get a belt and I get it rare potential and 10 stars. I will show that on camera, of course, and I'll drop it, and then I'll go ahead and wear this belt. Because this belt's accessible to everybody, I don't think there's a need for me to not include it in the guide, and that goes the same for the shoulder or the ring. When I get another ring to legendary potential and 21% strength, it's probably going to be the Horntail ring. I'm going to go ahead and drop that ring and then wear the Connor's treasure instead, and that's how I'm going to justify the continued use of these items, by using them in another thing and then getting rid of them. As for my secondary, I did find out that I can buy this, and I still haven't figured out whether or not I can get another emblem. So for this shield, that's also gone, dropped, just so nobody accuses me of cheating. But now we have a hat, we have a one-handed mace, we have a shoe, we have an axe, but it's actually weaker, so we're not going to use it. We have a cape, we have an overall, we have a better overall, we have some sick gloves, we have better shoes. Wow, look at that flame! And I'm actually going to just reveal the potential on these just so, even though it probably won't matter. But yeah, now we have our full, I believe that's full 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have a full pensalir set. And I am happy with that for now. We just needed a little bit of gear in order to move on to the next items. Now we're at 70k range, which is pretty good. As for MESOS, I know you guys are going to wonder how I'm going to be funding the progression for this character, and I'm going to do that solely through Maplestory and Ursus. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, I'm going to do it off camera, just because I don't really think it matters whether or not I do it on camera. I'm just going to show, but this is pretty much going to be the only source of MESOS, or majority of the source of MESOS. My other source of MESOS is going to be from extracting ores, and then occasionally I'll get like a Philosopher's Stone, I'll get spell traces, I'll have these brilliant dusk essences and pieces of time that I'm basically going to use. Nice. I'm basically going to use them to sell for MESOS. So as you can see here, these items I can sell, but I can go ahead and sell these because I won't be using them. Probably should have sold all of my other items for the MESOS instead, but I guess not. So you can see here, I'll be clearing out anything and everything worth MESOS just because. So you can see here, these brilliant dust essence, that's 2 mil. Go down, Philosopher's Stones with 300k each. But yeah, can't talk. Thanks for watching. So now the next move is going to be Zachem. I know I've mentioned this in my videos beforehand. A lot of my accessories are going to be coming from these bosses, so I'm going to go ahead and go into Zachem and see if I can get my face accessory and eye accessory drops. If not, I'll go ahead and see if I'm strong enough to do Commercy on this character, just because those daily raids are going to really help me speed things along, especially if I can get a Sweetwater weapon. So I already know for a fact that I can kill Zakum, just because I have 70k range, and I'm pretty sure that's more than enough with my 5th job skills. Now I'll create a party, and I'll enter normal Zakum. Now that I'm in, go here, request entry, and all you do, for those of you who don't know, is drop this here, and I'll go ahead and kill Zakum. So I'll wait for it to disappear, and I'll cast my 5th job skill, and sick, nothing dropped. But I will take this boss crystal, and I think I do want these cubes as well. And I'll take the epic hat just in case it becomes useful later. Nothing I want to show off. I do have unique inner ability, and that's just from rolling down the inner ability that I get from leveling, so I'm going to lock it and see if I can get something useful right now. I'm looking for primarily a prime line of buff duration. That would be probably the most beneficial thing I can get right now. Oh my gosh. 8% boss damage. Okay, I'll lock that, and I'll go for a second line buff duration. See if I can get it. Please, please, please. Ooh, nope. Item drop rate, lock index. Okay, whatever. That's fine. 8%. Some of you might be wondering why I want that. Well, buff duration is pretty much going to help me get some of the what do I call it? Buff less. So during bosses, which I plan on doing later on, if I buff less, I have more time to DPS. So it actually works out in the long run. Why did I just do that? So I'm not quite used to these controls. Haven't played this character in a while. But the next boss I'm going to do is Hilla, and I believe I can kill her with these items. And none of them have potential right now, but that's because I don't currently on a naked character. So what I'll do is hard. Whoa, I shouldn't even consider hard mode. How do I? Okay. So my blind skill. By the judge of killing these mobs, it looks like I shouldn't have too much difficulty doing Hilla. I'm also hitting about 900k, which I think is good enough to do Horntail too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Horntail after this. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Dead TC? No? Okay. Some of you wondering why I'm doing Hilla. Hilla drops some accessories. She does drop an earring, but it might be from hard. I might be wrong. I might not be doing this for no reason. But I'm going to do it anyways just because I do also want that boss crystal that's going to give me a couple mil mesos to spend. So you see here, she did drop a couple items, and for those of you who don't know, these items can get the boss flame, so they could potentially be better than my pensalir. So as you can see here, wow, I think this is actually going to be better in the long run if I think about it. It says 37 strength, so I'll keep that there. Wow, 47 strength. Holy, and 20 versus 20 and 3 attacks. So I am going to keep these here for now. I think these have the potential to be better than my pensalir set. I think my pensalir set's only better right now because of the set effect, so I'm going to hold these and then see what happens and see if I ever get a weapon from Hilla. But those were really good flame drops that I think might be able to hold me off until CRA, just because of the raw stat alone. And also got the boss crystal, which I'm happy about. As you can see, I was hitting about 500k there, so I should be good to go on Horntail, and I'll do that next. Though one thing I want to do is go to the collector and cash out these mesos real quick. I think this will get me about 6 mil, if I'm correct, maybe 10 mil. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so now I'm at 11 mil. What I'm going to want to do is enhance this weapon, just because the extra attack is really going to go a long way. As you can see, I'm explaining everything as I go just because I do understand that there's some of you who have not done this before and really don't know what's going on, so I'm going to do my best to explain everything. Basically, it's just a rotation of bosses that I'm going to have to do every single day. So now that's 5 stars, so I can probably push for 7 or 8 stars. And I'm doing this on the weapon first because my weapon gets attack power, which gives me the most stat out of everything. Ooh, wow. On 22 star. So yeah, I'm going to get this to 8 stars and then stop. Yep. And then I'm probably going to get these to 5 star. Now I know I literally... Actually, shoot. These are so good. Yeah, I don't think I cannot wear these. But wow, why does that give me such little range? So if I were to equip this, lose 800, I lose 1k, and I lose 3k. I still gain range from these. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll use these for now. This Miller 2 isn't going to really matter in the long term, especially if I'm doing what I'm saying I'm going to be doing for MESOS. So, yep. So now we have this. And you do want some Star Force to begin with, just because Star Force is really going to help you kill some monsters in the maps. And of course, a little burst of range isn't ever going to hurt anybody. Then eventually I am going to have to go to playing games to cap coins, and I want to cap coins because that's how I'm going to get 2 of my 4 rings. So I think the 4 rings that I'm going to be using in this series eventually is going to be 2 of the reboot rings, so the event rings, and then I'm using Kana's Treasure and the Silver Blossom ring from Horntail, and I think that's going to be my ring setup. Again, I recognize I will not be using my Kana's Treasure ring until I get a Silver Blossom ring to Legendary. And that might never happen, so for all we know, I might never use this Kana's Treasure ring in this series. And now we're at 1 mil, so I'm going to hold off until we finish some bosses. That gives us a pretty decent range boost. As you can see, now we're at 85k range. I want to see how much we're at buffed. 98k, which is pretty decent, I think. Can I wear this? Nope. Alright, so as I said, the next boss we're going to want to do is Horntail and pray that he drops something. And oh, I should mention before I start, this is going to be so beginner friendly. I'm going to have no buffs from Legion. As you can see, currently I'm equipping a board with no presets, so that I'm getting no extra bonuses. Even though I could, I'm choosing not to. And I also have no link skills. So this is literally as bare bones as you can get when you're talking about progression starting from scratch. I know you guys don't get to see me training all the way up to level 200 and blah blah blah, but I think honestly if you looked at my guide or whatever, you could probably do that. So that's why I'm choosing to skip over it in this guide. And these videos might be long. I'm predicting them to go anywhere from like 30 to 40 minutes, depending on whatever I cover in that episode. But see these things, I'm going to be mining them if I ever see them, and just looting everything -1 or 2, because it doesn't really matter if I don't loot the flowers. And I'll go here, jump down, boom boom, it's time to face Horntail. So with that being said, I will not be using Legion drop buffs as much as I want to. I cannot, and all my sources of cubing is going to be from occults that I acquire, or MESOS, and also these explorations. I know this is going to be my probably one controversial thing, but everybody can do monster collection, so I'm going to do it. And really the only thing this is going to give me is cubes, if I'm lucky. So as you can see, it really just gives me these and nothing else. If I go to the rewards, it's just a whole bunch of spell traces and these trait things. So I'm only counting because everybody can do those, and you might say, oh, but I don't have level 2 24-hour ones. Well, there's the easier ones to get can be done, so I'm sorry, but that's the one thing I am gonna use. And I think I can solo normal Horntail, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I have almost 100% uptime on Blue Blood, so I'm going to keep it on. Oh, I'm getting over him. Okay, this is gonna be easy. Okay, that's first head cleared. Now we go to the second head. Just so you guys see, I still only have these items equipped with very little potential. Just so none of you start accusing me of anything atrocious. Boom, that's the second head done. Now we're gonna go to the last map. Wow. Wow, look at that potential though. Go ahead and buff up on this rope. Oh, I don't have 100% uptime. Should I wait for this? No, it's okay. I'm confident with 5 lives that I can do this. Basically what I'm gonna do, wait down here, pop my buffs. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so I'm gonna do this first, summon my big snake, then bind him. My snake will do a decent amount of damage. And then I'll finish it off with the skill, which I believe I can do. Okay, so there's 2 heads left and I'm almost done. Wow, that's super fast, okay. Demon Slayer OP. And that should be it. And please drop something, I'll get a pendant for sure. Oh, I got a mace too. Did I get an earring? Oh, I did get an earring, nice, okay. That's 2 accessories done. Right, wow, dude. Nexon, you're watching out. Ever since I dropped this, good thing Nexon's watching down. They're like, man, this guy's going hard in the paint. We gotta reward him. Because I don't normally get flames like this ever. So I'd consider using this epic potential and moving it all the way up to my pensalir helmet, but I think that's a lot of work for very little gain. I'll consider it, and if it does happen, I'll show it off in the next segment of the video. Now that caps off all the bosses that I can do. Oh, I can do easy Magnus, so I'll go ahead and do that too. And then, oh, I don't have Pink Bean prequests done either, huh? Shoot. Okay, I might do Pink Bean prequests off stream just because those are atrociously long. But I have 4 cubes now. Do I want to use it on anything? No. None of these. Wow, I can't believe I got these flames. I should have boosted my range. Yep, that's a big range boost as you guys can see. Now I'll go back to town and figure out what my next steps should be. I should do Root Abyss. So I know right off the bat I need to do the Chaos versions when that's going to be the end of this series. So I've gotten 4, so I've done each one of them once. So I need to do them. Am I on a quest? Third seal, which one is that? I think that's the clock. Crown? Okay. Sea Queen. So I'm going to be killing Sea Queen. Oops. 4 keys. Oh, that was an accident. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. And basically I'm just doing this for MESOS. Wow, she did. Oh, I'm dead. What? Alright, I'm gonna spam everything. Oh. See, I can melt her down decently fast with my fit job skills. Boom. Let's see what I have in here. Is there anything worth buying? Oh, potential scroll. That's so good. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Sick. Got a potential scroll so we can use a rainbow flame. Nexon, what are you? What is this? Okay. Wow. Okay. So I got a potential scroll. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my secondary. So you can see I had 1 before, so I'll keep mind of that. And I'll make sure to not use this one. Yes! Let's go, boys! And it's 3 line on reveal. So I have 7 cubes, and I'm going to go ahead and use it on here. 3% strength, I'll keep that. Awesome. So it's a little bit more gains, and basically we're gonna finish off CRA. Development's the last one, so it doesn't really matter whether or not I clear him for the quest because he's the last one. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these in order. If I could get some more potential scrolls from that dude, that'd be great. I completely forgot he could drop potential scrolls. So, oh. No. There's summon snake. Oh, thank God that was the right color. That could have been so bad. Boom, the guy didn't come, but that's fine. We did get more cubes, and we also got the blue crystal. Oh, did I loot the last blue crystal? Yeah, I did. Okay. So all these ores I can pretty much drop in the bags. I really just want the completed powders or the things, so there's all G. We'll get a couple cubes from each one, and that's fine. That's all we really need. Just need something to hold us up down for a little bit. So I think by the time I end this episode, I'll probably be around 130k range, so not much stronger than I am now. Buffed, of course. I'm going to do a little more upgrading, I think, than I'm going to call it, especially because a lot of my upgrades are going to be based off of whether or not I get the boss drop accessories. And then I'll see if I have Commercy pre-quests done, and I'll go ahead and do that. Holy cow, he's so high health. No. Bind! Oh my god, he has a one-shot? That is so weird. Nice! So we got another power crystal. Hopefully that thing sells for at least 2 mil, because your boy needs some mesos. But I think after Sivo, I'm going to go ahead and do easy Magnus, and then I'm going to go on to my Commercy PQ. I don't even think I can finish Commercy right now, that's how weak I am, but we'll see. Oh, I should get into Commercy Party Quest too, huh? So I think that's going to be one thing I do to get a weapon. I think I'm going to go ahead and use a Sweetwater weapon, because it does give me 30% boss automatically, so... Just like that, Vellum's just about to die. Maybe not in this rotation, but surely the next one. Where are you? Oh. 2, 3, 4, and right here is where I'm going to finish him off. See if the guy spawned. Nope. Nothing, but we did get a couple cubes, so that's fine. That's pretty much going to be my outlook for a lot of these bosses. As long as I get a couple cubes, I'll be happy. And then the next thing that I'm going to eventually want to do is kill Hard Arcarium. Normal Arcarium. So yeah, World Tree Rescue, I'm done. So I do like to skip all these, and I get a medal, but I think is better than my 4th job one. Oh, it's not? Darn. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use this box for spell traces. I'll talk to her, and the one I want to do is Commercy. I know I'm doing this a little out of order, but I don't think it matters. I'm just doing it because I'm here already, so I don't have to go through all the teleporting and stuff. Parbell! Parbell! Suh, homie? Need some gears, bro. And I think the purpose of this is every time I obtain an equipment, I'm going to go ahead and record it. Just so you guys see where all my equips are coming from, and so you guys can replicate it. So yeah. Now we're in Commercy. I am going to show this whole pre-quest line, just because I think there are some interesting parts in there that someone could gain knowledge from. And I'm going to do this while I have my Fury Totem. So for those of you who don't know, anyone can get a Fury Totem. It's in the cash shop, and basically you just have to play the game to get enough reward points for it. I can't do Maple Relay right now. What? Huh? Okay. Anyways, I gotta activate this. I have to kill so many of them. What the heck? So I'm gonna go ahead and cast my Fury. Buff up. I also get a weapon from doing this quest line too, so I might use the Commercy one for a little bit. As you can see, I am keeping conscious to use those ores for drops, because those will give you some MESOS, and I'm showing it here so you guys can also do the same thing, of course. First quest done, I can go back, talk to the dude. Calico Tin Cat. Can I Hyper Rock? Calico Tin Cat. Oh, are you kidding me? That's so annoying. Oh, and also another thing, get rid of that. To get rewards points, what you can do is the daily bosses that you kill, just go ahead and accept them. You can accept up to 10 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because this is pretty much how I'm going to be funding my... How can I not access Maple Relay here? Is that really what it's called? Maple News to Spouse, it is called Maple Relay. Why can't I use it right now? That's so dumb. Keep in mind, if you're training, you do want to get those MVP buffs. So those of you who don't know what MVP buffs are, it is the pay to win EXP buff. Basically, if you get spend a lot of NX, you get a bonus called MVP. And basically it's an EXP buff that gives you 1.5 times EXP and stacks with every other EXP multiplier you have. In the sense that it just gives you 1.5 times the monster's base EXP and it doesn't get multiplied with all of your other EXP multipliers. Now we go turn in this quest. The commercial progress doesn't take too long, you just need to know when to stop doing it. Oh my god, please. Okay, you can skip all this text, doesn't mean anything. What now? Calico, Tin Cats. I know pre-quests can be annoying, but there's some of them that you just have to do. Hello? NPC chat? Some of them you just have to do, because if you don't, you won't get the items you need to progress, and I think Sweetwater is one of the more important ones. And I also think that these items will be better than my pensalir after I get a new weapon. Is that 63 stat? Jeez, dude. And what I mean by that is, once I replace this with a Sweetwater, I think the bonus, the 10 attack bonus that's giving me a lot of range right now goes away, so yeah. So I'll go into the town. Just a quick cutscene that I can't skip, but that's fine. Oh man, it's gonna be a long video. It's already 32 minutes. Holy dude. Holy moly. Okay, and I think as soon as I'm here, I can do literally everything I actually want to do. So I talk to him, stolen items, what's wrong? I go to Daniela. Daniela, I think, is in here. Please be in here. Yes! Missing goods. Please. Okay, so I need to empty one slot. So I'm going to take this time to go ahead and clear out my inventory for everything that I don't necessarily need. I'm not doing Golics anytime soon, that's for sure. These can all be thrown away. You want to keep the junipers, they can be used for crafting materials later, so I'll go ahead and show you guys after I'm done dumping things away, the items you want to keep. This you want to keep, Hysops you want to keep, Black Crystal, Dark Crystal. These are okay, you might need them on working up, so I'm going to put all my MESO items here. The things I can sell for MESOs, and then I'll leave the crafting stuff here because it's kind of irrelevant at this point, at this moment. 9 Spirit's Egg, you can't cube here. Okay, so now I talk to her. Gives us $10, guys. $10. Okay. Can't start until you finish your tutorial quest. Can you give me a tutorial quest? Lady in Robes. Here it is. Wait, what? Is that all? Monster Park is going to be another thing I do, but again, I'm going to leave it out because I think everybody knows do Monster Park is just a really quick daily. So, and those just give you MPE potions, so it's something that really helps you for progression. Yes, Daniela. Okay. think that's it, right? What? Can't start until you finish your tutorial quest. Oh, nope. Read a biz, with Twilight Phantom Force Detective's case. Welcome back, Dr. Kim. Hennessy's mysterious blockbuster path. Get rich quick. This is the quest you want to do. Boom. Making a quick buck. Exactly what I wanted to do. How'd you know, Daniela? Bon voyage. What are we gonna do? Just skip through all the talking, and since you can only do one, you go to the one. Oh my god. Why do they just... And this is the tutorial one. Wow, I have $20 now. It's crazy. This hat, keep it for later. You might want it to transpose into your apps lab. Up to you. That's it. Bon voyage 2. I'm doing this again. Okay. So do this. 2 of them. Buff up on here. Because I think I do actually have to do something for this one. Wow, okay, never mind. Ow, I scratched myself. Okay, talk to her. There's another one? Jeez, come on. What a monster. Wow, so hard. Start trade, enter trade system. You've earned some stuff and you do want to claim them. So it says here at 10 energy used, so there's 100. Basically, I want to go all, how many? I've done 3 voyages and I need 5, so I want to do that. Basically, what I'm going to do 2 more, then I'll have 5. I'll unlock Luna, and then I'll do the rest in Luna, take 5, so that's going to be 60, and that should be right about where I have 0. Then I'll unlock Rosa, and I'll do Rosa. Not today, because I'll be out of things, but I'll do that off camera just because I don't want this video to last too long. Just know that that's what I'm going to do. And then maybe I might find a party to do the party quest. But now the last thing that I'm going to cover in today's video is me going to Magnus, because I believe I can do Easy Magnus. Or I want to hope that I can do Easy Magnus. I hope I've done the pre-quest to do Easy Magnus. Oh, I must have, because I got 5th job, right? I think that's how it works. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Take me to him. Don't think I'll need to buff, but I will go ahead and do it. I'm already buffed. What's this? I'm gonna rush to him. And then, oh, bind? Nope. Oh no. Boom, boom, boom. Yup, boy. Didn't get anything. Let's go, though. Alright, so we finished that. And I don't think there's any other daily boss that I'm strong enough to do. If I can do them, I'll do them right now. So let me look through. The only thing that's coming to mind right now is around Maru. So I don't think I've done Arcarium pre-quest. Don't think I've done Pink Bean pre-quests. Yeah, I think Romaru is the only guy left. So I'll go ahead and see if I can do Romaru. He does drop some decent items, so he is also worth doing. Boom, boom, let's go. Hello? Can I just accept? Normal. Hard mode has quite a bit of HP, so there's no way I can do hard mode, for sure. Turbo, another party? Oh my, you really gonna make me CC? Oh, this is so annoying. And then, before I hop off, I'll go ahead and actually show Maplestory and things on here too, so here we go. I just realized that some people might not know what that is, even though if you're watching this video, it has been covered on my channel before. Okay, oh, I forgot he does this. Oh my gosh, it lasts so long. Okay, this is a piece of cake. I'll bind him just to make sure he doesn't hit me again. And he DRs. Sick. 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 So sick. I don't know how he damage reflex in the middle of a bind, but I guess that's a thing now. Nonetheless, he won't be too hard to take down. If you could drop me a shoulder, please! Please? Drop me a shoulder? Please? Nope, I got a shoe though. It's level 120, so I don't think my shoe can... Yeah, I might transfer over potentials. But yeah, that is going to kick it off for the first episode of my funding, so... I keep saying that, and then I keep saying I gotta do something else. I'm so sorry for that. So I'll go here, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell everything to the collector. The collector. Ooh, look at these MESOS, though. Oh yeah, that's MESOS. That's MESOS. That's 20 mil in the banks. So if you guys see my MESOS change in between videos, that's going to be because I've probably filmed it post Wednesday when Maplestory gets reset and when I do Ursus. So Maplestory is what I was talking about. You're going to want to do the level 200 dungeon, and Ursus is the other one I was talking about. Or you do it for a daily sum of MESOS. I'll leave my party. You guys just come here. There's no pre-quest or anything. You just talk to him, press ready, etc., etc. I don't think it's 2x MESOS right now, which is why I don't think anyone's doing it. But yeah, I'm going to be doing it during 2x MESOS to get the most out of my thing. And now what I'm going to do before I end the video is I'm going to go cap coins on my Demon Slayer, and that's pretty much what all I'm going to be doing. So yeah, thanks for watching the first episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like and subscribe as always, and happy mapling. Peace!